Get your money up. Let's bet.
Bet good.
This is the Smash and Dash podcast.
Smash and Dash podcast. Yes, sir. What's up, man? This is the Smash and Dash podcast. I'm Chris Johnson.
I'm LenDale White.
I'm Chris Johnson.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Smash and Dash Sports Betting Podcast. Of course, I'm Smash with the Twinski. Dash, what up, brother?
Yes, sir, man. You know, whole lot of football,
Whole
lot
lot
of college, whole lot of NFL.
Yeah.
Been some exciting games.
Speaking of exciting, that Georgia game.
Yeah.
I think it was like 6, 7. Was it 8 over? It was something crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I missed that game. I missed the game because I went to go shout out to my boy Quinton Ganther.
Oh yeah,
They played UCF down here, and I went to the game. I was on the sideline checking them out and stuff like that. So I missed the Georgia game.
Yeah.
But I definitely I enjoyed that game. It was a pretty good game. The Utah versus UCF game.
Yeah. So when I'm watching that game. One thing I can honestly say is that game is the reason why I love college football over NFL football. Like, obviously, the epitome is, Sundays, and we love that shit. But, like, there's nothing like Saturdays and watching it. One thing I do hate, that 2-point conversion shit, man. Take that shit out. With them eight overtimes, bro, it should have been like 80-something. You see what I'm saying? Like, run it up.
So what, after the first overtime and everything else, you got to score and get a 2-point conversion?
No, so it's the first time you get the chance to score. The next, every opportunity after that is a 2-point conversion.
So one and done.
Yeah, so it's like you score, and then from there, it's whoever is 2-2-2-2-2 until somebody doesn't score.
They must just change that.
I think it's been a couple years now, but
yeah,
I think the last game, I forget when it was, but it was like something crazy. It was like, I think it was like Texas Tech somebody.
Oh, that's why I asked him what the score was. I'm thinking touchdown, 2-point conversion, then touchdown, 2-point, but it's just 2 points. But that's still dope though for you get one chance, one and done, and both teams keep scoring on them one plays.
Right. I mean, or if you don't, it just keeps going. It keeps rotating. But I like it, man. I mean, I want the score to react or reflect rather. I want the score to reflect, the touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we gonna get into it. I mean, this is big football weekend. We got Big 12 championships, Big 10 championships, SEC. And then we got a big, nice slate of games for Week 14 in the NFL. Obviously, we know Travis is the Heisman, right?
For sure.
You said who quarterback of the year? We made a bet about that, right?
About quarterback of the year? We didn't make a bet.
Yes, we did. It's recorded. The best part about this is it's recorded. It's recorded. I didn't take that bet. I took Shidder.
You didn't want to bet, so we didn't take the bet.
No, you was, bro. All right. It never fails, man. This guy is amazing,
the good thing about it is on recording, so play it back.
You right.
I'm willing to make another bet that I didn't take that bet.
Who did you say was going to be? You said somebody was going to win over yesterday.
I say who I like, but I didn't take the bet.
All right, we'll figure it out, bro. Anyway, man, we get straight into it. We got the ASU. Shout out to the old Pac-12 holding it down across the football nation. Everybody said the Pac-12 wasn't real football. We couldn't hold our own. We wasn't this. We weren't that. We went into Big 12, Arizona State. They're playing for the Big 10 or Big 12 championship. Oregon's playing for the Big 10 championship. So, this is great stuff. It's tight to see Texas playing in the SEC. Everybody that's playing the championship wasn't in the conference the year before, and they said that they weren't going to be able to, handle their conference once they moved in it. Right. We see how that worked. Right. Arizona State is heading into Iowa State. Arizona was at the bottom of the slate, man. They were predicted to, be shit. They weren't supposed to be in this game at all. Cam Scatterbo, the running back. I hope I'm saying his name right. Forgive me if I'm not. The dude, he's a baller, right? They got him up. He's like top somewhere in the Heisman. If there's 10 players, he's in that ranking.
Well, he's in the 10-player ranking, or he's like in the top
not in the top 5. I think he might be in the top 5, like 5th, if I'm not mistaken, dog. But Iowa State has a great defense, man. Their defense is killing ASU's. Their offense ranks 89th, though. Arizona's the top 10 offense around the nation. So, and the biggest thing about this game is whoever wins this young goes skating into the 12-man champion or the 12-man playoff.
Yeah.
With that being said, dog, they got Arizona State at -2.
It's crazy that you speak about this running back. Like, that's another reason why I like today's game and the social media and how it is, because back in the days when we was coming out, you would never see these type of players even in the Heisman race. Like, you never would. Like, even Genty. Genty. Like, if it wasn't how it is today, he wouldn't be talked about. You got to be a power five for sure, but I like it. But I'm a running backs guy. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Arizona State at -2. And I'm going to take the under.
Man, Arizona State last week, they just ran through Arizona with our guy, T-Mac, the receiver. They put up, I think, 40 on him in the first half. I think Arizona State is playing at a high level. I'm taking Arizona State too, man, just because they're Pac-12 guys, and I like to see them finish what they started and go even into that, the 12-man championship, and I'm taking the over. Iowa State doesn't score a lot of points, but I think that Arizona State will score enough points to help Iowa get over that 51.
Think so?
Yeah.
You might be right.
It's the conference championship. Oh, the Arizona State boys got to play up in Iowa, I feel like, so it's going to be cold up there. It's a perfect game for a running back, though. So, yeah, we'll see.
Right. We'll see. Next, you got Big Ten Championship. You got Penn State versus Oregon. With probably one of the offensive player of the years.
Who's that?
Quarterback, man. What do you mean?
No.
Oregon's quarterback.
Yeah, he's decent. Dylan is really good, but he's not. He hasn't shown me offensive player of the year by no means. Not compared to Cam Ward or Shador and them. He's like, he's just winning. He's a quarterback for a really good team.
Quarterback award,
huh?
The quarterback award?
Nah. Cam or Shador.
What's the name of the quarterback award?
I think it's like a Davey O'Brien or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Potential Davey O'Brien.
See how you try to. Not even
Penn State got the best defense in the nation. Oregon is ranked top 10 on both sides of the ball. Both teams will still make the playoffs regardless of the result of the game. What you think? James Franklin always find a way
to lose.
He's
a loser.
Big game.
And that's
brother the same one just in the media for scoring that extra touchdown?
Yeah, the one that's what scares me about this game, right? Because you forget that you got to play the next week.
Right.
I'm not opposed to running the score up. And I get you had your threes in, but to be like in the last second, making sure you throwing passes to the end zone, like I can get at you running, you doing some stuff like that. Yes, if the threes have if you're saying that the
you
threes
in there, bro, come on, but this what I know you get it, but I'm asking
from a three, yes, I want to play
from
like
a three. If you've been on the sideline, finally in. You
I
don't want no rent.
I'm not mad at what the players do in there. What I'm saying is if you believe in the three should play that much, James, why didn't you put them boys in before that? Like y'all man,
had to secure the victory.
Man, he manhandling them. He manhandling them boys. The thing is, like,
what the score was.
I don't know.
But
I'm just saying, Young, at the end of the day, the same things make you laugh, make you cry.
Yes, and then also he said it helped with seeding too, the point score.
Man, listen.
Is that a lie? I don't know.
I don't know what.
Big power
listen, Youngin, I don't know what he's talking about, and I respect it. Like, I understand the game. But I'm saying the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry, bro.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to man up and stop that shit.
They scored 7 points the whole game, so I get it.
And I'm talking to other teams. Sometimes man up and stop that shit.
Bro, they scored. So listen, like he said, it was 31-7 at halftime.
Right.
He didn't score in the third quarter, right? And then they scored 13 points in the third or fourth quarter, and one at the
end. The other team?
No, Penn State scored at the end of the game. So it was like this game has been way out of hand. So I understand like when the coach came over there, why he shook his hand like that. I would have shook his hand like that too, like bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to whisper in his ear something like, "Hey,
boy, y'all need to score, man."
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. But just remember, like like we say, the same thing make you laugh. It's gonna make you cry.
Right, so,
and I'm going to take Oregon to whoop some ass.
You like Oregon?
Yeah, I like Oregon, man. I like Penn State's defense for sure, but I just like I've seen like you stop number 44.
Right.
I know it's a tough task. He's up for the Heisman as well. Ty Warren. I don't know how nobody hasn't got on to his game all year. They're going to give it to him. I mean, they line him up at quarterback. He runs the ball straight ahead. They put him out in motion. They motion him across. They hand him the ball. It's like, when is the team going to realize that 44 is getting the ball?
Right.
I don't know.
The over? You taking the over?
I'm taking Penn State in the points. Oh, my goodness, dog.
You taking what?
Because I think Penn State covers, man. Nah, you know what? I'm riding with Oregon. This is Pac-12 again, and I'm taking the over.
The over? 56?
Yeah. It'll be like something like 28. It'll be like 28. No, it'll probably be like 32-28. Watch that. I'm telling you. It's going to be something wild like that.
Play clock on these picks, man.
Go ahead, then.
I'm just saying.
All right, what you got?
You done took up the time already. I'm taking Oregon, and I'm going the under.
Respect.
Taking Oregon, I'm going to under on that game.
Into a game that I know everybody around the world is going to be looking at because they've been talking about Texas. They say Texas only has a victory versus Georgia. They're saying that Texas ducked a lot of their schedule. Like, they didn't have to play Bama this year. They didn't have to play Tennessee. Like, like the harder – what they say in the harder part of the SEC schedule is they didn't do it. We do know Georgia went into the week 8 and whooped them 30-15.
Oh, Georgia already beat Texas.
Yes, but we do know if Georgia loses this game, they will not be in the playoffs. So that's what is looming in the back. People know that. Texas has the number 2 ranked defense. Quinn Ewers, though, has not really been elite. Maybe it could have been because of the injuries early on or not, but he hasn't looked like the same QB as last year.
Does he goes first round?
Yeah, he's a Sark. He's a Sark. Sark is like a QB guru. Like, you know what I mean? He knows what he's doing with the QBs, and like, you know what I'm saying. And the ranking of him coming out in school and like how high he was, like somebody like if we're looking at people like Michael. No disrespect to Michael Penix when I say this, or even the dude from Michigan. When you see draft picks like that getting drafted early on, like first round picks, then you know Quinn Ewers is definitely a first round draft pick. Mm-hmm. They got Carson Beck. He has 107 passer rating with the clean pocket. Makes sure makes sense clean because he stinks when they're rushing him. He's 53%.
They're going to rush that boy.
But they're going to get on him.
Coming.
And, boy, they got some linebacker. The linebacker core in Texas is playing some ball right now.
Right.
They got Texas at -2.5. Ooh-wee. Georgia loses if they don't go to the playoffs.
Right. That's my thing on it. Georgia, I feel like their back is against the wall.
Yeah.
Texas, win or loss, they're gonna go to the playoffs no matter what. Yeah. So I think Georgia come in here and win this game. I'm taking Georgia and I'm taking the over. Plain and simple. Georgia wins and gets in. Texas, win or loss, they're still in. So this game means nothing but probably bragging rights to Texas. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, I can't say they'll try to rest their guys because they want the SEC championship, but it don't mean nothing. You go in here and get some of your guys hurt?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's the bigger picture? So it's
I think Texas wins this because first year to be SEC champs is big for them. Like you want to come in and claim that. I understand that. I get where you come. It doesn't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things, but I just think that like you're 100% correct. But I also, but if they lose, okay, where do they go? Like I don't know how the seeding goes if they do lose, but if they win, do they get a better seeding? I mean, if that's the case, of course, I feel like Texas goes out there and they try to ball out. I just think Texas wins because it's hard to beat a team twice. And then on top of that, like I say, that SEC championship's on the line, man. Like, no matter what, to be coming in your first year and say, like, we dominated your like you said all that and we're the champs, I think that's what they're going after.
Like, for me, it's hard for me to just ultimately believe that the whole team is like, we're going to leave it all out on the line right here.
Yeah.
Like, for Georgia, because if we don't, we done.
Yeah.
With Texas, we know we still got another shot in the back end.
Man, Georgia good, but the way they've been playing, I don't know. I think that D-line gets after them boys. And Carson, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Well, I took Georgia and I took.
I'm going over too. I'm going Texas and over.
You Texas and over.
Yeah. We want to give a huge special shout out to Caesar Sportsbook. Smash and Dash has a special offer for you new Caesar Sportsbook customers. Use promo code Smash and Dash 1000 and get your first bet back up to $1,000 as a bonus bet if you lose your first bet. Take a look at the graphic below for all terms and conditions, and always bet responsibly.
We got some good old NFL football, man.
My Lions,
them
man.
Lions, man. Them Packers. This is a game right here. This always is a game. Packers, Lions. Packers 9-3. Lions 11-1.
Lions. Remember, this is crazy. Remember, like week 2, they was 0-1, and they was probably could have gone 0-2, and we were talking about how pivotal that game was.
Right.
They ain't lost since then.
At all.
It's crazy.
So they went on the 10-game winning streak.
Man.
If the Lions win, they'll probably clinch the division. What do you think? They got Lions at -3.5. The over is 51.5.
When I look at this game, it's like Dan Campbell. This is perfect, right? I don't know how Jared Goff ain't in the MVP conversations. He's winning games nonstop. When you look at he's in a few of these games he's played, he has thrown more touchdowns than he has incompletions. Like, that's incredible to me.
Right.
Like, again, 71% completion rate this year. Jordan Love already has more turnovers this year than he did last year. I just look at it like, I think Detroit knows exactly what's like at hand right now, what they need to do. You know what I mean? When you have a chance to clinch your division and get out of there, you have to take that. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier about resting people. Once you clinch that, and you know what I mean. That's when you can try to rest your guys. You know, for the playoffs and stuff. So I think that Detroit goes in there. Thursday night football. They play ball on Thursday night. I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, and they at home in a dome. So
yeah, I'm taking Detroit.
They don't lose much there.
I'm taking the over as well.
Taking the over.
Yeah, they score. Like, one thing I do know about, the Lions are gonna score some points, but the thing about the Packers are gonna score some points, but the thing about the Lions, we know they're gonna run it up.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions in that, and I'm gonna take the over.
I'll take Jahmyr Gibbs. Definitely gets a touchdown this week. I know he didn't score last week, but he's on the vengeance. Jahmyr Gibbs will probably he'll get plus 75 yards and a touchdown for sure this week.
Yeah. Take Montgomery for an anytime touchdown.
I like that. Sonic and Knuckles for shit show. Next up, the shirtless one.
Put on the shirt.
Nah, yeah, put your motherfucking shirt back on.
Put your shirt on, man.
Hey,
take them chains off.
No, it ain't that. Dog down there getting high with me, go down. Cheese beats. Bruh, stop letting dog in the club, man. Kirko. They say ever since they gave you that name Kirko Chains, boy, your ass been trash. Dog, listen, you literally threw like 7 picks last week. They just didn't catch it. I went from doing this to I don't know what the hell going on with you. Needless to say, man, is it Michael Penix time?
No.
You paid the man too much money. You got to ride with it, huh?
You got to ride with him.
I
Guess
know
what? This is the week that he shirtless.
He comes back?
Well, he playing against his old team.
Yeah, that means he's going to throw 3 picks.
He's coming back with a vengeance. He come back with a vengeance. He playing against the Vikings.
So you're taking the Falcons?
Yes, I'm taking Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons, and I'm taking over.
I'm taking the Vikings money line.
Because Woods ain't been looking as good lately.
Sam?
Jets.
Oh, Justin. Justin. It makes sense. He's getting tripled.
Right. So
that's why Addison's been getting off this year.
Right,
Jordan
but
Addison.
I'm just saying, he been shit.
I just don't listen. When I'm looking at what happened last week to the Vikings, right? And yes, their field goal kicker's trash, so they have to score points to me right now.
Right.
If they don't score points, I don't feel like they win. The thing I know about Vikings is like they can lose. They can win a tough game. Like I've seen Sam throw them picks and recover and still find a way to win, man. So I'm taking the Vikings money line. I don't know about the 5 points. I just don't know about that. That's the 5 points is tricky there.
I'm taking Falcons.
I respect
that's that glitch, man.
My glitch.
But I'm taking Falcons and I'm taking over. We got the Seahawks and Cardinals.
I take
Cardinals minus 2.5. The total is 45. The winner of this game will be first place in the NFC West.
Bro, it's crazy. This conference be weird because ever since you left, Like it seems like they don't really win enough. Like when you were when playing with the Cardinals, it was 10, 13 games you had to win to be win that division.
Yeah, for
now
real.
it's like I'm looking up.
You got Seattle,
the Rams,
Arizona, and the 49ers.
Come on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, boy, they was thudding out over there. So it's crazy to me. Like the Seahawks, what are their record is? I'm not sure. I think
Geno been.
Let me see.
Geno been throwing that ball.
Geno is 75-6. Okay, yeah. So you can be basically 500 is going to win this division probably this year. Maybe a couple games over 500, but it's not going to be. Did they write him off and he ain't right back? Or do you think? I don't know, man. Kyler Murray is he's a tale of two players.
Right.
Like one day you get one of the greatest players ever, and you like, dog, I see how this kid went undefeated in high school football, then won the Heisman in college football, but then like you see him the next week, and it's like, dude, can you see over the line? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
Right.
I'm taking Geno. He wrote him, he ain't right back, man. I'm taking Geno, man. I gotta take Geno. I'm taking Geno. He finds a way to win weird games. He finds a way.
I'm going to take Cardinals, though. I'm going to take Cardinals in that, and I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take Cardinals, and I'm going to take the under in that game. I just feel like with Geno, he be doing good, and then that game come.
It's coming. You think it's pause. It's going to probably be one of them games. I like Seahawks to cover for sure. And I like the That's what I'm saying, bro. I like the over. I get the over. One thing, that's the thing about Geno. Like, even if he starts off weak, like he gonna end up throwing 2 touchdowns late to where they go. You know what I'm saying? He finds a way, dog.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we can all say that, the Bills quarterback is probably in the lead for the MVP right now. Josh Allen. Or even Hurts. Or even Saquon.
I think Saquon.
Think Saquon?
I think so. They don't want to give it to the running back, but
Saquon definitely is the MVP right now.
They don't want to give it to the running back. It's a quarterback award, but it's been some running backs that won it, and I think this whole storyline is starting to kind of make sense. I think the NFL want to shit on the Giants. They let Saquon go, and he come and win the MVP of the league.
In the media,
in the media capital, just chase that out though. Like,
but no, remember when the dudes are sitting there with the Giants, and the dude's dad or the kid's son is like, "Don't let Saquon go."
Right.
That's the dickhead that needs to be fired. Like there's no way.
But at the end of the day, who made the decisions?
I think he's the GM or whoever it is.
Yes, but the owner said, no, I don't care what you do. We keep him. It still falls on the owner.
It does, but it doesn't. Because you pay.
I pay him that, but we not just
owner. I hear what you're saying. Every owner's not Jerry Jones. So every owner pays their dude and let them do it.
No, we not seeing what Bud Adams come do.
Yeah, Bud Adams. I've seen that.
But hey, I don't care what you talking about. Vince is my starter. So that's why I say at the end of the day, it all gonna go on the GM, and somebody got to take the hit. But at the end of the day, throughout them conversations, not one time have I heard the owner. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it. No,
one time I ain't see the owner say, "Do whatever you do to keep him."
But he also because it's a number game. But that's ultimately, hey, it falls down to whoever I pay to make them decisions. That's who I'm firing.
Yes, that's why I say somebody got to take the hit.
Yeah,
but not one time have he sat there and said, "Do whatever you got to do to keep him. Do not let him walk." You let him make the final decision. Hey. Like, come on. So is every much bit of his fault as that?
Too bad I own the team.
Yeah, so that was
you should have convinced me. The best part about me being the owner is your dumb ass should have convinced me not to let Saquon go. You convinced yourself to let Saquon go. Now your ass gonna be out of job. I own the team. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Hey, this is the dumbest. They let Derrick Henry go. Titans. Who let him go? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the name? What's the dude's name? Rand? What's the dude?
I don't know. I don't know that situation.
I'm giving it to Rand.
I don't know that situation.
If he's the GM, I'm putting it on him. Listen, Amy, if it's you, it's on you too then. But Amy, you gave Rand the permission to do it, so it's on Rand. I'm going to keep it G real. Anyway, that was our gripe for today. We think Saquon probably should win MVP clearly. We know it's a quarterback award. But this is a trap game for, I think, the Bills, man. They've been playing lights out. The Rams are one of them teams that find a way to win too. Sean McVay it's never really over with him until the end of the season, somehow, some way. They're only one game out of their division anyway, so this could be, the Bills have locked up. the Bills have locked up their division, but they're definitely chasing the number one with the Chiefs, so they're still playing for something. Right. They have the Bills at -4.5. I think Josh Allen.
Where they play at?
They're in the dome. Or in the dome. I think that's what I'm saying. I think Josh is so much better outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams with this one. I'm gonna take the Rams, and I'm gonna take the over. Rams and the over in that dome with Puka, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Kyler Williams, I think it's
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams.
And they got the dude Blake Coleman. He been running the rock too.
Yeah.
I like the Rams to cover for sure in this one too. And I like the over, just because it's still like one of them shows on turf. They find a way to score points.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
We got Chargers Chiefs. Chiefs -4, total 43. The Chiefs have gotten away with a lot this year.
Yes, they have.
With a lot of close wins, they could easily be losses. They could easily be 3 and 4. 3 to 4 losses. Yeah. With some of the mistakes they have been making. The Chargers lost 17-10 in the first matchup. The Chargers lost J.K. Dobbins, running back. Been having a real good year. I've been rooting for him for comeback player of the year. Not sure how
Justin Herbert
bad
won that
his
game.
Injury is, so hopefully he get to come back.
Bro, Justin Herbert won the game. He had 10 passes to Ladd McConkey. He had 2 passes, I think, to Quentin Johnson, and 1 pass or 2 passes to somebody else. That's it, and he won the game.
Right.
With that's telling me that defense is playing lights out. Man.
Lights out.
That's clearly what that's telling me. I think that this might be the game where the luck runs out for the Chiefs. I'm not saying like they're not a bad team, because good teams find a way to win. It ain't my fault you fumble or you miss a field goal. Like, hey, we won.
Right.
I just think that like some of that stuff be so lucky sometimes that eventually it runs out. It's not a bad game. They're still going to be in this game. They're probably like 11-2, which is still a great record. You know what I mean? It's still probably number 1 out there in the AFC. I just think that the Chargers have found their identity. And that's, lean on our defense. And, as long as we have decent quarterback play, we'll be all right. So, and Ladd McConkey is one of them dudes, I'm telling you, he's becoming, like the receiver guy for them. Like, he finds a way. I would say he gets 4 receptions for at least 65 yards this week, for sure. The thing I think that might change this game, though, for Kansas City is Pacheco. Let's be honest. He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
And he showed me a different dynamic with that offense. Kareem has been running, and he's did a hell of a job, in the absence. But when Pacheco gets in there, it's like big run. You see him going up the side. You know what I'm saying? You're just seeing a different Chiefs offense. So, I can't go against Patty, man. It sucks, dog. It's like, dude,
I knew he wouldn't.
Cause you can't go against this man. He's 11-1. Yes, he finds a way to get lucky and win. I don't know. It happens. So I'm going until it doesn't happen. I gotta go Patty.
Right.
Just not. I can't. I'm not crazy.
You taking it over? I don't know.
43 points. This is crazy that we're even talking about 43 being over or under with the Chiefs.
And with Herbert as well, because he usually a slanger.
I'm gonna go over. I think this is the week that the I think Pacheco opens up the offense for the Chiefs.
Right.
I just think so. Like that with that running game, it's like you don't just have to load the box and watch Kelsey now. It's we got to watch Pacheco for sure, because he can do major things. But now you got D-Hop, getting that one-on-one, and D-Hop has proved that if you one-on-one him, he still got some action. So I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs over in this one too. That's an easy decision for me. Yeah, I ain't going against Patty, so I ain't even got to say nothing else. He 11-1. Yeah, he's going to find a way. So that's what I'm taking off on right now.
Twin, my parlay last night, I sent it to you. Everything hit. I got to tell these folks about this, man. I had Jameis to throw 2+ picks, plus 2+ touchdowns. He had to complete 30 passes.
So he needed 3 picks.
No, he just needed 2 with 2 plus. Yeah, so once he hit 2, it was good. I needed 30 completions, 30 passes, and then 20 completions. I hit every last one of them. I get to the third quarter, fourth quarter, young, and it's like maybe, I sent it to you, and this is a dollar bet, y'all. It was $1 to like maybe $400 or $500 or some shit. It was the craziest bet ever, and I ended up, cashing out early because I'm like, man, Jameis has been playing decent. I don't know if he's gonna do it. And right when I cash out, he picked 6. It's crazy as hell, man. That's just crazy. Like it's $1 to the 400-500. That's what I do this shit for. Like to me, that's the thrill of it. Like obviously I put parlays in on higher money, but sometimes I put that crazy parlay in to see if it'll hit. And I was, I was scared. Yeah. Scared, man. But when I look at my thing and I'm up like 150, I'm like, shit, I made $150 off $1. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Jameis will do it to you, boy.
Jameis. I salute you, dog. You the only cat I know that I throw for 500, man, and still get 2 pick sixes and come out there the next day, and to come out there the next day and say, well, that was in the Lord's will. You're a cold man. Hey, man, this has been another great Smash and Dash sports betting podcast, sponsored by our guys over there at SteadyPicks. It's brought to you by Hi Hello Labs here in Orlando. Twin, this is great stuff. We going to Naples this weekend?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully the Twins ball out, man, because if not, they'll be driving us home, I tell you that.
To next weekend.
You did.